Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the indexing techniques in the road. Let's first open our example file, the road. In this file we already built the road logic in the previous video, and you can see that the first priority is to try to avoid each other, and the second priority is to follow the road. And when we want to introduce the indexing techniques, we need to build two roads. Let's first delete this one, delete them all, and let's create it again. To create CV curve tool, let's create two roads which overlap each other. Okay, something like this. And move that up a little bit. This is a manipulator. Let's create the road by this button. Move that around, and let's faster adjust some parameter of this road, and the follow lane, follow edge, follow on the flow orient. Okay, make the agent can converge on the outside of the road. And let's just create a new road overlap with this one. Okay, and move up here and mark this road. Let's quickly adjust this parameter, the also here. The flow lane and flow orient, the point to the middle of the road, just like this. Okay, that is done. The index means we can specify the road index and make our agent follow the specific road as he wish. Let's select one of them, the road, and let's switch the road ID from 0 to 1. And after we creating the two roads, let's place after we creating the two roads, let's place our agent. And after we creating the two roads, let's place our agents and play back the simulation and see what will happen. You can see that your agent don't know which road need to follow, and they will go to the very messy direction. And if the agent is in the position with only one road beneath his feet, it will follow that. So at here, in the intersection area, we needed to make our agent follow a specific road with the indexing technique. Let's specify that. This is pretty simple. If we want our agent to follow the road of red one, we needed to fill a bracket here, 1, because you know the ID here is 1. And we needed to change it here, the bracket 1. At this time, all of the agents will try to follow the red road and ignore the blue one. You can see that everything is fine. And also we can fill the road ID 0 to make them follow the blue road. 0. And let's play back the animation again. You can see that our agent will try to follow the blue road. So this is the indexing techniques. Actually, the indexing techniques is one part of the MyArmy. Is the important concept. It kind of supports all the perception content here, and the other things. The most of the logic support that. It's very useful. The next thing we're going to talk about is to make some of the agents select the red road and some of the agents select the blue road with the noise sentence here. Let's just select and Control D for duplicating that. Please notice that we need to change this very carefully because this naming convention is very important. Red. red. We need to some of agent follow the blue road. Blue. We need to fill another sentence here. Noise ID, the random float based on my ID from some part, some number to another, 0 to the 0.5. This sentence will give the return a random the random number based on the agent ID, and the result will be 0 to 1. So if this result is 0 to 0.5, we will try to choose the blue road, and if the return value is from 0.5 to 1, and we'll try to follow the red road. So here we needed to fill 0 to 0.5. Let's Control C, and here Control V, and hit enter. The hit enter is very important so that our system can recognize it. And this agent will the seed from 0.5 from 0 to 0.5 will follow the road of 0. ID 0 is blue, and here we are going to fill this guy here. And let's change this to 1. And add this sentence here. So some of the randomly agent will select the red road to follow, and some other will try to follow the blue one. Let's play back our simulation and see what will happen. You can see that some agent will try to select the red road, and some agents select the blue ones. So that is cool. And when you play back our simulation, you can see that there are some very interesting coincidences inside of the scene. Some agent will try to follow the red road. For example, this one. Let's show the brain viewer here. Select this guy. You can see that the both of these conditions activate. This is the 0.61, and it will try to follow the red road. This guy. And this guy, the left side, the random number, the return is the 0.47. It's in the range of 0 to 0.5, and activate this, and it will try to follow the blue one. And with the same speed, they will try to avoid each other so that they will always on the way. So they will finally go outside of the road and cannot go to the right direction. For solving this problem, we can only the randomly distributed speed of each one, so that they can have the different speed. Let's do that. Let's create a new logic node, noise ID speed, and let's put a noise ID here. And the random float based on 0-1. This means our range is from 0 to 1. Our return the value from 0 to 1, and we use some of the fuzzy value here to make the activate value also from 0 to 1. And with this result, we can make some of agent activate this sentence, and some of agent not activate, and some of them in the between. So we can activate some of the logic here. For example, the speed, the move forward as speed, for example, 15. So some of agent will select the speed in the default decision, which is free, and some agent will try to play back the speed as 15, and some agents in between, the randomly. So let's play back the simulation again. You can see that at this time the agent will try to follow the route, and will not occur that previously conflict things. the different agents to follow the different roads. And one thing we didn't talk about is to make the roads adapt to the terrain. So let's build a terrain. Create the plan. It's big enough, and to make that subdivision bigger. Here, like this, and return them back to 0, and sculpt that a little bit. Let's make more subdivision value, and hit F8 and select some of the point. We want our agent to interact with each other on the terrain and also continue follow the route. Oh, that's cool. That's enough for demonstrate. For making our road follow the terrain, we need to select the road. Select the road first and then select the terrain. And my army here, reception contents, attach road to terrain. Select the NURBS. Oh, I'm sorry. We need to select the control point, the control curve, and this guy, and attach road to terrain. We can see that this road has been attached onto the terrain. And for this one, we select this guy and select the terrain, hit G. G is redo in the Maya feature, and we need to select the mesh and mark that to the terrain, and we just need to add some of the logical for making the agent follow the route. At this time, when we play back the simulation, you can see that our agents will try to follow the road correctly, but not follow the terrain. So let's click in my army here. We have some of the pre-built and the pre-built here. Follow terrain. You can see that some of the agents has been created for you. Let's play back our simulation. You can see that our agents will follow the terrain and also follow the road and try to avoid each other. And please notice that the terrain, we only operate on the move up, move down, and roll left to right, or the rotate up and down. So there's no conflict with the others. So you can see that this is rotated to left and right. This is conflict a little bit. So we needed to make it a priority. So if we making the ground, the terrain detection is not a conflict with others, so we don't need to add some of the priority here. Just leave it here and directly under the decision box. That is enough. Okay, this is an introduction for the road and the indexing techniques. Thank you for watching. See you next time.